Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of the Offside Show. Yes, sir. How you guys doing today? I hope you all doing pretty good. Of course, give it up for your host of tonight, which is me, Temo. And well, how you guys doing this week so far? I hope you're doing pretty good. I'm doing. I don't know how am I doing? Gosh, you can see my English is not even working right now, as usual. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy last 2 days. Like, not gonna lie. Um, Yesterday I had to study the whole day because today I had two exams. I think I did quite good on both exams. I hope I did good on both exams because, man, I'm just so done with the semester. But also, today was my last day of school, like forever. I'm never gonna be back here at the UAC. So, the episode of today is actually a special one. And it's not just for the fact that is my last episode here. Well, actually, that's the main reason. But it's because I haven't prepared anything today. Yes, sir. Like, literally, I don't even have my computer in here today, and it's because um, well, my sister took my laptop. Well, it's not my laptop. It's actually her and my laptop. It's we own it together, but I didn't brought it because she needed it. And at the end, the reason why I didn't prepare anything, it's because I'm on finals, and literally, like I said, this is my last day of school ever. I still have two final projects due, one on Sunday and one on next Wednesday, I think, and that's it for me. Actually, just like but yeah, I'm kind of nostalgic. I'm kind of sad because this is my last episode here at the UAC. I mean, the Offside Show is gonna keep going. This is just starting, guys. This is just starting, but it's gonna take a while for me to retake it. First because I don't have the equipment. I don't have microphones. I don't have anything. Well, I have my computer and everything where I can record. I have the right equipment. I just don't have the microphone and pretty much it. Or like an I don't know how to say interface in English, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, I just first want to say thank you to UIC Radio for providing me the space to record my podcast. Um, and it's been a great small experience, but great small experience. I literally just was here for over 3 months, and that's one of the things that I regret the most, guys. I wish I have joined before UAC Radio. But I was just like I was not sure if I was able to hold a conversation for over an hour. And now here I am. But there's no time for regrets. There's no time for be sad. Things happen for a reason, I hope. And at the end, I joined. So I was part of it. And actually, we just came out of we usually have like monthly retreats, or like, yeah, like just like random, not random, like monthly meetings with the whole corporation of UEC Radio. And I just came out of that, and they give me like a certificate because I'm graduating and everything. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I want to talk about soccer today, man. I'm so nostalgic. Well, and anyway, I don't even have anything prepared. Like I said, I don't even have my laptop. I don't know what's going on the Premier League or like on the other different leagues. I haven't watched a single match since. I mean, I saw a couple matches on Wednesday for the Champions League, but pretty much it. And let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. Like, don't expect anything from me today. Probably this is gonna be the worst episode you ever heard from me. What a way to close my experience at UAC Radio. And at the end, it's my fault, of course, because I didn't manage my times well enough. But also, God, bro, the semester is killing me. Like I said today, I had two exams. Give me a break. Oh my God. Um, But I don't know what we should start today, guys. Um, it's because there's been a lot of activity. I mean, I didn't record a podcast last week because it was Thanksgiving, so I don't know where should I start today. So last week I should okay, I recorded. Okay, I didn't record. Okay, so I can start with Champions League today, and so because I don't have my computer, I think should be um I don't know. I don't even know what I'm thinking about. I'm just gonna go over the matches, see the formations. This is gonna be kind of like my first episode, and I'm just gonna talk. I see. I mean, as because I have my phone in here, I think it's gonna be easier for me to go over the highlights. But that's not the point anyway. Because if I go over the highlights, it's kind of a mess. Because I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, oh, this happened here. Oh, this happened here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I hope you know what I'm saying. If you're not, you don't. Well, fuck you. Screw you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just gotta curse you one last time before I leave. And anyway, so last week was Champions League, and I'm gonna start with the matches on Tuesday. I'm thinking on Spanish. Oh, and we got the first match of this UFC Champions League Phase League. I don't even know what. I think it's match day number 4 or match number 5. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I didn't do my research and I forgot. You gotta forget me. This is gonna be the trash episode. This is gonna be the worst episode ever of the Offside Show. Like, not even the first episode is gonna be this bad. Um, but this give me more experience of as how good I'm going to be to improvise. You probably won't even notice, bro. I'm that good. But first match of Champions League for the last week. It was on Tuesday, November the 25th, and one match that I have here. Well, that I don't have here that I'm looking at right now. It's Chelsea against Barcelona. And shame on Barcelona. They lost 3-0. Pobres imbéciles. I'm just kidding. Nah. With all the respect to Barcelona, guys, like they're trash. Nah, I'm just kidding. Barcelona fans, don't kill me. I'm just kidding. Relax. But I was actually expecting more of this match. I was expecting more for Barcelona. And before the match started, like a couple days before, I remembered that it was they just announced that Cole Palmer was not able to play still, and because he broke his toe. I think I don't know if this was true, but I remember I saw this on Facebook that he hit like a door, like his small toe, like the small finger of the feet, and he broke it. I don't know if it's true, and if it is, damn, bro, Cole Palmer, what the fuck, brother? But I was expecting more for Barcelona, of course. But I don't think it was. It's because I don't know what's going on with Barcelona this season. I don't know what's going on with La Liga in general. Like Real Madrid, they'll be like playing good some matches, and then the next week they show up like the worst team ever. Same thing with the every single team now this year is being weird. Because I was thinking just like the Serie A and the La Liga, but now if you look at Manchester City this week, they also lost. So I don't know. I really fucking know. But so the formations for Chelsea, it was Robert Sanchez on the goal. We got line of 4 on the left back. We got Cucurella, center back, Chalobah, and Fofana. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It didn't play Achampong, or what was it? Yeah, I think that's the other center back. And on the right back, it's Malo Gusto. on the midfield, okay, Reece James play on the midfield next to Caicedo. That's weird to see because Reece James is a left back, but right now maybe because he's still finding his game again after he is injured. I mean, I don't know if you remember that I once told you that Reece James probably was the best right back in 2020, 2021 when they won the Champions League. But now after injuries and everything, it's just like a messy shit for him. And up top, Garnacho play on the left wing. Bruno Fernandez, Enzo Fernandez play as the midfielder, like the number 10. And on the right wing, we Estebao played. What a player is Estebao. And Pedro Neto up top. For Barcelona, it was Joan Garcia. I didn't know he was back from injury again. It was Balde on the left, Cubarsí on the center back, Araujo on the next to him, Koundé on the right side. They played both the same formation, 4-2-3-1. De Jong on the left, and next to Eric Garcia, Ferran Torres on the left, Fermin Lopez as a 10, Jamal on the right, and Lewandowski out top. And I don't remember if I saw the highlights of this game. I think I saw the goals. I remember I saw the Estevao goal and the Delap goal. It's because I think I've put this match on the computer when I started. You see, bro, this is not working. This is not working. I just have 11 minutes and I feel like I don't know what to say. I just want to complete my last podcast. I'm sorry if you guys don't like it, but Offside Shows next season is gonna be the best you're ever gonna listen about soccer. You're not ready. But let's keep talking about what I was saying. I don't saw the so it says that Jules Koundé conceded an own goal. I didn't saw that. I saw the goal, Estebao goal. Bro, Estebao, what a player he's becoming. I haven't looked at him that much, but the goal he scored was probably, well, I don't know how to compare it, but he literally showed Brazilian class right there. He was dancing with the defenders and then, well, like, because I don't know how to explain it because I have it in my mind, but I don't really remember real well. But I just remember he went against Joan Garcia in front of him and he just kicked the ball as hard as he could. And it went like above the goalkeeper head on his same post. It was just a banger. It was a banger. And for the that one was scored at the 55th minute. And then we have Leon Delap scored it at the 73rd minute. I remember, this was just kind of like a tap in. If I don't remember, if I don't remember, bro, I always struggle to say that word, like that phrase. But I think they called offside, but at the end it was a legit goal. I think the worst problem here it was that Araujo got the red card. I don't know if Barcelona was handling the game because I like I said, I didn't see the highlights. I didn't see the game. But, bro, I think it's time for Ronald Araujo to leave Barcelona because I was on his boat. Like, I was really, like, back in 2020 when Barcelona, like 3 or 4 years ago, when Barcelona was at the worst place that I ever could have been, I was just like, man, Araujo is a really good center back. Araujo, I always was supportive with him because I thought he was one of the greatest defensive players in not even just in Barcelona, in the world. But he been proving me otherwise. And right now, I don't think I don't know if because Barcelona is better and I don't know if Ronald Araujo looks worse now because the whole team used to be really bad before, and right now that the level went up as a team, now you can see the real Ronald Araujo. Or I don't know if it's just a bad moment for him. Like, soccer players And any sports, any guy who plays sports always have a bad year, a bad season. It's really normal. Sometimes you're not motivated enough. Sometimes you're not dealing with the best time in your life. Like for example, right now, Ilya Tupuria, he just got divorced and he don't want to fight till probably Mars or after the first 3 months of the year. And yeah, I mean, shit happens. But for the last 2 seasons, Ronald Araujo, it's been doing really bad. I mean, if you remember, they got eliminated on Champions League last season against Inter de Milan, and it was Ronald Araujo's fault. I mean, he was not able to stop the real I don't know how to pronounce that name, but a center back scored your goal like if it was a striker, and you just went in the game like it was like for last 20. It was that goal was scored on the last minute, but he went in on the game probably at the probably 20 minutes before the game ended. So he was fresh. So I don't know. And I also saw a note on Facebook. I mean, I'm sorry if sometimes I take out everything on Facebook. I don't really believe everything that I see in Facebook, but sometimes they be doing the right thing. I've been getting a lot of good information from there. It's because it depends on the page of you follow, of course. But I also saw this that he asked Hansi Flick, the manager, to not put him in the next matches. Like he don't want to play anymore because he's scared. He's afraid, and it's totally comprehensive. Because um, imagine. I mean, I don't know how many of you play sports, but me as a person who always been in different teams. I played college soccer back in community colleges. So I know what is being around in a team and what is like to make mistakes. And you got to be really strong minded to keep it up once you make a mistake. But imagine you being committed mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. And for example, for me, I'm just an amateur player. I mean, nobody's judging me from the outside. It's not media outside of me telling shit about how bad player I am. There's no like the pressure of being like the my contract to be suspended or like not being able to find a different team because like I said, I'm just an amateur player. If I don't fit in one team, I just change another and that's it. And if I don't fit on the next one, I just change to the other one and that's it. There's gonna be a team for me. When you're a professional soccer player, it's not that easy because if you're bad or you're not having a good moment, not a lot of teams want to take the risk to sign you a contract. And unless you're Lionel Messi or like Cristiano Ronaldo, who never had a bad season, or like you can rely on those guys even though now they're like 40 and 39-year-old. Nobody wanna have that pressure on their arms and be like, yeah, I'm gonna sign this player. And I don't know. I don't really know. I think Ronald Araujo just need to find back his confidence. I don't believe that he's the best center back in the world. I don't think he's either top 10 best center backs in the world at his best. But once I actually believed it. But now after all the performance he ever had and that he's not confident enough, it's just like, bro, you're just not. I don't want to say good enough because I still believe he's good. But sometimes it's hard to be a defensive player. It's because it's hard to be at any position because people is going to criticize you no matter what. But for example, I think it's harder to be a center back or a goalkeeper if you make a mistake. Because if you're a striker and you make a mistake, you're not scoring goals, people are just going to laugh at you and going to get mad at you. And at the end, you're just going to be replaced and someone else is going to be scoring goals. And it's the same on the center back and on the goalkeeping. But I don't know. I feel it's different because the pressure is different. For example, if you don't score a goal, it's fine. They might get another chance to score a goal. You don't have to, and you don't have to be the only one who scores a goal. But for example, as a center back, or like as a or as a goalkeeper, if you commit a mistake, you're cooked, and it's hard. It's hard because if you commit a mistake, it's 100%. It's like 90% sure it's a goal. I remember back in the day because when I played college soccer, I was a goalkeeper, and the funny fact about this is that I'm not a goalkeeper. I never played goalkeeper ever in my life. I once did it back in high school, and when we usually play big cup soccer, when I was a kid, I was good at keeping. I was like, yeah, I can be the keeper. But I, like, actually when I've been on teams, I never was a goalkeeper. So imagine go to college soccer, and then your coach be like, okay, you want to go play goalkeeper? Well, I really didn't have an option. Nobody stood up, and we didn't have a goalie because administration shit, bullshit, bullshit academic shit, and or only goalkeeper was not able to play, so they were like, okay, can you play? And I was like, do I got an option? And basically they said like, oh, I mean, yeah, but nobody wants to be the goalie. And I'm like, fuck y'all. Okay, I'll do it. I'll take the challenge. But yeah, when you take when you have a mistake as a goalie, it's a goal. It's a fucking goal. You gotta be lucky enough to to not concede the goal. I remember and it's hard because when you commit the mistake, it's everyone look at you, you feel so bad, and everyone's like, "Come on, bro," because it's different when you miss a goal. It's different than when you concede a goal because now you're down 1-0 instead of just being 0-0. So it's just like, but I don't know. I hope Ronald Araujo recovers from this. I think he's a good center back. He just gotta get back his confidence. Um, Other than that, is there anything? Is there an other things that I can say about this match? I don't think so. I'm sorry, it's because my phone is too slow, so I'm just trying to dive into this. No. 3-0 final result, Chelsea Barcelona. Bad luck, Barcelona. Let's move on to the. So for Tuesday, there was not really good matches. I mean, the surprise of the match day is that Manchester City lost 2-0 against Bayer Leverkusen. That was a crazy thing to see because, I mean, who's Bayer Leverkusen, bro? Right now, from the team that won the Bundesliga 2 years ago, is just Grimaldo in there, and I think that's it. Yeah, damn. So I don't know. It's the same thing that I said at the beginning. Like every team right now is just like, I don't know. Soccer this year is being really weird. Cause there's not consistency. There's not consistency. Nobody's being consistent this season. And I don't know if that's good or if that is bad. I mean, for me, maybe this is just like a transitional season, and probably next week we're gonna see the prime football again. But right now, I don't see this season going anywhere. But for Champions League on the Wednesday day, we have the most interesting matches in here. I'm gonna start with the PSG against Tottenham, and I'm so mad at this game because I was watching it. I was on Wednesday at my house because it was the first day of Thanksgiving. And I remember I was watching all the games, and it was Tottenham, PSG, Olympiacos, Real Madrid, Liverpool against PSV, and it was Atletico de Madrid against Inter. There was a lot of bangers, And I forgot to saw, and I forgot to remember. I didn't remember that it was also the Arsenal against Bayern Munich. But I first put it the PSG against Tottenham and the Liverpool against PSB. And so the first half, I barely saw it because I was more into the Liverpool against PSB. And the game was kind of. I thought it was going to be like a 0-0, and then first half ended 1-1. And I was just like, I'm just, Oh, after, like when I saw the first half, when the first half ended, I was looking at the results and I saw the head. It was the Bayern Munich against Arsenal. So I changed the game to the Arsenal against Bayern Munich because I was like, bro, how am I missing this game? It was like the best match you ever could ask for. The first against the second, the best two teams on Europe right now, probably. And how disappointed about that game. And why I'm disappointed about the PSG about Tottenham is that it was a fucking good ass match. Like the result was 5-3, and then the Arsenal against Bayern Munich, it was a boring ass match. I mean, at least the second half. I mean, literally, Bayern Munich looked so bad. Arsenal was dominating them. I think also is for the fact that Luis Diaz was not there because he decided to break Hakimi on the last match. But yeah, let's go over PSG against Tottenham. Let's go over the positions, the lineups. I'm sorry, it's because I'm reading this on my phone and it's my friend. My phone is in French. Don't ask me why. I'm supposedly being learning French, but that's not true. The goalkeeper, as usual, Chevalier. I don't even know if he's French to be pronounced it like that. Yeah, he's French. He's French. Chevalier. And line of four center backs. It's 4-3-3. So Nuno Mendes on the left as usual. Pacho and Marquinhos on the center back as usual. Sai Emery on the right back. Yeah, Sai, crazy. I mean, it's because Hakimi is injured. On the midfield, the best midfield probably in Europe right now. One of the best midfields. Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, and Joao Neves. And up top, Kvaratskhelia, Barcola, and a guy that I don't even know, that his name is Quentin. Bro, my mind, it's speaking Spanish from English out of nowhere. It's Quentin Ndanjauto, and he's just 18. But the goals were scored at minute 35th from Richarlison, assisted by Randall Colomoni. I don't remember watching this goal. And then Vitinha at the 45th minute. I don't remember watching this goal either. And then after that, I don't saw any of the goals. But the 2-1 was from Tottenham. Colomoni scored at the 50. Vitinha at 53rd. Fabian Ruiz at 59th. William Pacho at 65th. Colomoni back again at 72. And then Vitinha killed the game with a penalty kick at minute 76. Lucas Hernandez got a red card at minute 90 plus 3. And I honestly believe that Tottenham was about to win this game because, I don't know, it was just a feeling. I feel like Tottenham been doing good this season. They're not precisely fighting for the Premier League. But however, I think they had a good start. I'm gonna look real quick. What is their position on Premier League? And they're doing really bad right now. They're at 11th. I don't know what I was thinking. Tottenham is winning, but it's because they don't have a bad lineup. I mean, let's go review the lineup for Tottenham because I just reviewed the PSG one. And Vicario on goal. They got a weird formation. It's because sometimes one football doesn't have the right formation, but it says a line of 4-2-2-2. So it's four defensive center backs, then two defensive midfielders, then two tens, and then two strikers. I think that's the formation. But the defensive line, I really liked it. I mean, I like Cuti Romero a lot. I like Van de Ven a lot. He's probably top three best defensive center backs in the league. I'm really impressed by that guy. And then on the left side, we have Spans. And on the right side, we got Pedro Porro, which I think he also is a great player. Um, the midfielders, I don't really know. I mean, they still Rodrigo Betancourt. Rodrigo Betancourt is still at Tottenham. I didn't know that. And Archie Gray, I don't know that guy. And the two tens is Bergaval. That sounds bad. I don't know who is. Pape Matar Sar. Oh, it's Sar. I know Sar. I was like, who's this guy? But I know Sar. Pape Sar. And I don't know the other guy. And up top, of course, Richarlison and Colomwani. Um, like I said, I think I talked about Tottenham at the beginning of the season because they were doing good. And the problem with them is like they don't have like big names like they used to have Hurricane and they used to have this guy I forgot his name, Son, my baby son. But right now the biggest name they have is either Richarlison or Colomwani. I wanna say Xavi Simons, but I don't know, guys. Xavi Simons, I thought he was becoming a great player again after he left PSG and joined where he was Leipzig, where he was playing really good. But now he's back at now he went to Tottenham and I don't think he's playing really good. Mohamed Kudus, I think he's also a great player, but you know you cannot rely on players that came from Ajax or like the what's it called from the Eredivisie because they always ended up being not enough, not good enough to play at Premier League, La Liga. But I think they have a solid squad to compete. That's why I thought they were winning against PSG, but I was wrong. I was fucking wrong. I mean, PSG, they still showing up why they won the Champions League last semester. But still, I don't see PSG really strong this year. So I don't know. It was just like a mix of feelings. And well, that was it for PSG and Tottenham. Let's move on with the headache of this week. PSV against Liverpool. Bro, how bad we are right now that we're not even able to win against fucking PSV, man. Oh my god, I want to die so bad. I don't know what to say about Liverpool. I think let's start first with Arne Slot. Look, I don't know what to think about that guy. I want to support him. I don't want him to walk alone. You see the reference right there? But it's just I don't know. It's because that guy, when last year, I was not expecting Liverpool to win the Premier League because I don't know. It's just like I was not expecting people like the whole team to recover after Jurgen Klopp left because Jurgen Klopp is just the GOAT. He's the best. I mean, in my opinion, he's the best manager ever. I cannot say the best manager of all time because, I mean, we got to take into consideration awards and all that kind of stuff, which actually matter. But being able to revive, to take back Liverpool where it belongs, it's really hard. And he did the same thing with Borussia Dortmund. And look where Borussia Dortmund is now. Like, after he left, nobody cares about Borussia Dortmund anymore. And I don't want this to happen for Liverpool. But the problem, like, it's just, man, why? Why Arne Slot is not able to make this game play? I mean, you don't have to be Pep Guardiola's Barcelona. You don't have to be Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. You don't have to be Xavi Alonso, Bayern Leverkusen. You don't have to be none of them. You don't have to be Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool. But with this team, you cannot keep losing these games. I mean, PSV is not at your level. I'm not saying that that's a bad team because if you're playing Champions League, it's because you deserve to be there. But come on, guys. the top names that are at Liverpool compared to the PSB names and the league itself, the Premier League against the Eredivisie, and then you lose 4-1. It's not just like it was a 1-0. Things can't happen, 4-1, you got scored 4 fucking goals. And I don't want to say it's 100% the problem of Arner slot, but low-key it is because, bro, Liverpool handed out a lot of money this season. And he didn't brought a center back, something that he actually needed. Because as much as I love Konate, you cannot rely on him. He's not Van Dijk. He's not Sergio Ramos. He's not Thiago Silva. He's not. I'm thinking big center back names. He's a good center back, but he got a lot of ups and downs. And you can see this, and it can happen in the same match. You once see him, the same match, you can see him playing like Maldini, and in the same match, you're gonna see a Joel Wiki. It's just like Konate. We need someone, and actually, I don't even know who's the other center back at Liverpool, Joe Gomez. So we actually needed a center back this season. Why you did? Why you brought? You had Tsimikas and Robertson on the left side, and you decided, okay, we don't have enough depth in the left back. Why don't just we send Tsimikas out of loan, and then we bring Kerkes? Makes no sense. You need a center back. Bring a fucking center back. You have the left back covered. And then the right back, Frimpong, I think it was needed right now. I cannot say nothing around Frimpong. It's just he been injured. But it was needed because Alexander Arnold left, and Conor Bradley, it's just like, he's young. He's young. I cannot say bad things about him. He a kid. But the midfield, I don't understand why you're not making the midfield work. Last season, you made Gravenberch the best player on your team. And right now, I don't see Gravenberch playing good. McAllister is not at its best. Salah is definitely not good this season. He just forgot how to shoot, man. He cannot find the target. He should be, and also we don't have no one to replace Salah. We got used to him to be always there, and we don't have a sub. We don't have like someone that is young who wants to compete against Salah, or we don't brought anyone. We got Chiesa, but Chiesa, I love that guy because he takes he really put effort in there, but nah, he's not a right wing. We don't have wings. That's the problem with Liverpool right now. Well, as well as the center back, the midfield is covered, but I don't know why they're not able to play good. McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai. We got also Birds. Who else? We got Endo, and I don't need to look for anyone else. We got Chiesa. It's just like those guys, we should be doing good on the midfield, and it's just like it's not. And then we don't have right back. We don't have left. We don't have left wing and right wing. Who's playing on the left wing? Gakpo. Gakpo is not a wing. Gakpo should play either as a 10 or as a false 9 or as a 9. But you cannot play Gakpo on the wing because he's not a wing. And then the strikers, I don't got nothing against Ekitike. I think it's fine. He's still getting used to the league, and he played. I like Ekitike, and I'm pretty sure if we give him patience and time, he is gonna be a really good striker. But Alexander Isak, there's not another thing I can say about him. He's just being really disappointed this season. And I knew this was going to happen. But I think if we keep with these results, guys, Arne Slot should say goodbye. And I don't want to fight for relegation, guys. And you shouldn't be on this position with the team you have. Like I said, you have to be the best team right now. I mean, with the players, you should, but you also shouldn't be losing these games, and you shouldn't be you shouldn't have just one win in the last 10 matches. It's a bunch of nonsense. But it is what it is. I don't want to say anything else about Liverpool because they also tied today against Sunderland. So we're a bad fucking team. I was trying to put the words together, but I was like, hell no, I don't know what to say about that. It's just like, there's a lot of frustration, but we always gonna be here. And then what I told you guys was about to be the match of the week, like 2 podcasts ago or last podcast. And I also warned you, this might not be the best game ever, because teams sometimes they just sometimes when you put a lot of high expectations on big games, it ended up happening the opposite. And this is what it happened. I mean, I didn't see the first half. The second half, I got really disappointed. I don't think it was a bad match at all, but it was not the match that I was expecting. Like, I was hoping a pacey match where it was like a back and forth, people trying to fight each ball, because it's just the first against the second. They're fighting for the first place on Champions League, and you got nothing to lose because it's just a regular match day week on Champions League. And if you lose this game, you don't lose anything. I think actually, I mean, the result was 3-1 against in favor of Arsenal, and both of those teams were undefeated. And Bayern Munich, he just lost one position, so there was not a lot of things to lose if you lost the match. But they, I don't know, I just really got disappointed against Bayern Munich. I don't know if you remember that I said that this was the first challenge for Bayern Munich, because Bundesliga, I mean, they have full dominance in Bundesliga, and in Champions League they haven't faced like a really big team. And well, it seems like Bayern Munich is not ready for this type of level. But maybe it's just because Luis Diaz was not there. I mean, you cannot rely on one player, but I think, yeah, I think that was one of the main reasons of why Bayern Munich lost. But Arsenal definitely play better, and they scored a goal at 22. Lenin Carl tied the game at 32, and then Madueke scored a goal at 16. Well, I'm surprised about Madueke. Actually, I remember seeing him play, and I was like, okay, Madueke, why now it's becoming Thierry Henry? Why he's now the best player in Arsenal? Because I I always classify him as a trash player back in Chelsea, and he actually surprised me on this game. And the goal he scored, it was not an easy goal. Like, claps on him, to be honest. And then Martinelli scored a third goal at minute 77. It was just a 1-1. He took, I mean, I don't know what was Manuel Neuer doing. He just went out straight to the ball in the midfield. And it was like, bro, just hold for him. You don't have to go all over there to chase him. You gotta be smarter than that, especially if you're Manuel Neuer. Like, you have experience on that. And it is what it is. Gabriel Martinelli scored a solo goal. And let's go over the formations real quick. I got 43 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna over the formations for this. So Raya on the goal. We got Timber on the right side, Saliba and Mosquera as the center backs. Miles, Lewis Kelly as a left back. And I have a question. Do you guys know why is not Calafiori playing anymore? I mean, it's because I haven't seen a lot of Arsenal matches, because they always win 1-0, 2-0. And I'm not saying that bad, but I rather watch a game that is 4-3, 4-3, 3-3, 2-2 instead of watching a 1-0 or 2-0 or 1-1. And I don't know if actually Calafiori been playing as a starter, but I've seen him a lot of games just being as a sub. And it's weird because I think he's really good. And then on the midfield, we got Rice and Subimendi, amazing midfielder. And up top we got Trossard, Eze, and Saka, and as a striker, Merino. I guess Mikel Merino now is the new striker. I mean, for Arsenal, he been playing. I mean, I think Gyökeres right now is injured. That's why he's not playing as a midfielder. But I don't really understand why Arteta like to play him as a striker. Um, but the most impressive guy for me of Arsenal right now is Eze. I don't really know him. I mean, I really have watched his game, and he's 27. I mean, he's not that young. I don't know what team he used to play before. I'm gonna look at real quick. Because I'm really he did he been playing at Arsenal for uh I want to see what was his last. He was at Chelsea. At Chelsea. He was at Crystal Palace. He was at Crystal Palace. Yeah, I remember watching him at Crystal Palace, but I never saw him at Crystal Palace. And Esse has been playing really good. That guy been surprising me a lot. And for Bayern Munich, of course, Manuel Neuer as a goalie, line of four center backs, center back line of four defenders. I'm sorry, just really sleepy. My mind is not working. Uh, for my two exams, I went to bed like at 12, and then I woke up like at 4 a.m. So I keep studying, and since 4 a.m., um, I mean I just had 4 hours of sleep, and I've been awake since 4 a.m. and it's now 9 almost. So I'm just gonna get home and have a huge sleep. And like I said, I had two exams, so I'm just like all burned out. And I had a meeting with the UIC Radio, my last meeting. Damn, that felt weird to say. Um, anyway, I just got away. Um, Laimer on the left back, Stanisic on the right back. The midfielders Kimmich and Pavlovic. Funny, Pavlovic and Kimmich. And then up top it's Navri, Olise, Carl, and Harvey Kane, Leonard Coral. And I think the problem here is that they missed Luis Diaz. But it's fine. I want to see this game again. It's because why these fucking games never feel the expectation, guys? Come on. And I think that's the other thing I'm gonna say about. Well, I have Atletico Madrid against Inter de Milan, and surprisingly, Atletico Madrid won, and Julian Alvarez scored. So good for him. Just gonna pass this match because I don't really care. And let's go. Let's see what happened on the weekend. I mean, I think Liverpool lost again. Oh no, they won against West Ham. Yes, sir. 2-0. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, and actually, Isaac finally scored a goal. The first goal for Isaac at Liverpool FC. And it was at match number 13. Match number 13. Yep. Bro, what are we playing with Isaac? When we had Darwin, we should have kept Darwin. Well, anyway. The most important match of the Premier League this week was Chelsea against Arsenal. They tied 1-1. And I was watching this game. Well, I didn't watch this game, but a couple friends told me what happened, and it was like, man, it was a really good match because they both teams were really close on the way they played, and this is a classic, you know. I mean, Arsenal against a London Derby, like this is a huge match. So nobody this is a pride match, you know. But Moises Caicedo almost break Mikel Merino's foot. Like he got a red card, deserved red card. But even that, Chelsea scored first at minute 48. And what my friends were telling me is like, bro, it's because it's just like, it's just like, it's weird. Arsenal was not able to win this game because they play most of the game with one man, one more man. and they were not able to score a goal against Robert Sanchez. Um, I don't know what to say. It's just like, yeah, I'm agreeing. Like Arsenal should have won this game, and now they've been losing points, and now City is chasing them. Remember, guys, the worst enemy of Arsenal is Arsenal itself, and I'm not confident again that see the Arsenal is gonna win the Premier League. Now, it's a 5 point difference. There's still two games that Arsenal should lose, and City have to win. But it's getting closer, and it's barely match week 13. So let's be not surprised if Arsenal ended up at second place as always. These matches happen on Sunday. For Saturday, I have nothing. Well, Manchester United against Leeds. I was watching this game when I was having breakfast with my family at a restaurant, and they had the game, and I was watching it. But it was just like a couple moments. I don't want to go over La Liga, especially because I have 15 minutes. Um, what should I talk about? I want to talk about this match. I want to talk about the Cruz Azul against Chivas, Liga MX. But let's just review the classification for Premier League so far. We got Arsenal first with 33 points. Manchester City at second with 28 points. So, like as I said, 5 point difference. Aston Villa at third. Weird. Like I said, this been changing a lot. The couple like for all weeks. We got Chelsea at fourth. We got Crystal Palace at fifth. Sunderland at sixth. Liverpool at eighth. Bro, in the worst seasons, oh well, okay, it's fine. Never mind. Well, because I want to say in the worst season we've been having for the last couple of years, Liverpool's still above Manchester United, but Manchester United have a match like it has. How to put it into words? Liverpool had 14 matches. Manchester United had 13 matches. You know, there's like one game difference. Tottenham at 11, and the relegation is West Ham, Burnley, and Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton, like Luis Garcia used to say it. And I'm just gonna close my podcast talking about Liga MX real quick because right now there's the playoffs, the quarterfinals, and so the quarterfinals were Juárez against Toluca, Monterrey against América, Tijuana against Tigres, Chivas against Cruz Azul. Those games happened last week. So it's back and forth. It's how do you say ida y vuelta in English? I forgot. Well, anyway, it's just you go as a visitor and then you have a home game. The home game were on Wednesday and Thursday. Sorry, it's because I'm watching these on French and I got confused. And I'm sorry. There's not much to say. I mean, Tijuana against Tigres, the home game, Tijuana won 3-0. Morita scored a goal. Yes, Gilberto Mora, love you, boy. But on the away game, they lost 5-3. They lost 5-0. So Tigres ended up classifying to the semifinals. It's weird. I wasn't expecting Tigres to recover from this. But that's the magic of the Liga MX. But the only thing I want to talk about this today is that Chivas got eliminated by Cruz Azul. Look, guys, I was really sure that Chivas was not winning this championship because we don't have the players, we don't have the discipline, we don't have the enough thing to be a champion. At least this season and for the last couple 10 years. In the last couple 20 probably. But I was confident enough that we were winning against Cruz Azul. And I was really confident. I never bet with my friends. I never make Yeah, I never have like I don't like to do that because I always lose, and I don't like to lose my money and everything. And I was so confident enough that I decided to make a bet with one of my friends, and Chivas got eliminated 3-2. But I was watching this match. It was a good match. I think Chivas played really well. The first match, I think Chivas was better than Cruz Azul. The second match, Chivas was better than Cruz Azul. The first half, they could have won this match, but the problem is that they try to hold the result when the second season started. The second half started, and you don't do that, man. You don't do that. You're a stupid asshole if you trying to hold the result the whole second half. You hold the result for the last 15, 20, 10 minutes, not 45 minutes. And that's what Chivas did. And that's why they lost. That's why. Like, it was deserved. At the end, Kate Cowell scored a banger at minute 8. I saw this goal and I was like, bro, I love you, Cowell, because El Otaku del Gol, El Hormiga Gonzalez, got injured minutes before the match, so he was not able to play. Poor guy, but it's fine. I mean, you cannot complain about that guy. Like, we all love Hormiga Gonzalez, at least for now, because once he's not starting making goals, people is gonna hate him. And you hit it for me first. I hope that never happened, but eventually, if it happens, I see the future. And then they tied the game really quick. It was Gabriel Fernandez at minute 14. And then El Cotorro Gonzalez at minute 36, 35. I was screaming this game real bad, man. I was like, bro, thank you, Cotorro. I love you, man. But it didn't work for anything. Like I said, after the first half, they just tried to hold the result. Cruz Azul was like, it was the second whole half, it was playing on their Chivas side of the court, you know? And you cannot do that. If you don't have the ball possession for the 45 minutes, they, of course, going to score your goal. It's obvious. Like Pep Guardiola says, I'm not a big fan of position game. I used to be, not anymore, because I fell in love with Klopp, and Klopp is not like a big possession guy. It's just like more built up and, but at the end, the same dynamic apply. If you don't have the ball, you're not gonna score, and you're probably gonna get a score because you don't have the ball. You don't have the ball, and that's it. And Cruz Azul tried and tried and tried and tried until they finally get it. It was a fucking banger for Angel Marquez, and not much I can say about it. It's just like they deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve the goal. But the worst part of the game is that my boy Chicharito Hernandez, man. There was a penalty kick at minute 85. Chicharito take the ball. It was his time to become the hero, man. He missed the fucking penalty. He not just missed the penalty. He fucking threw the ball out of the stadium, man. And I cannot say nothing about him because I respect him a lot and I love Chicharito. He's just an amazing guy, but man, he played us dirty. Anyway, Chivas eliminated. Congratulations to Cruz Azul, and I hope they don't win the championship. But anyway, guys, I don't have anything else to say. Like I said, this was all improvised. I hope you enjoy it. But thank you for listening me out. If you are listening to this, like I said, this is the last time I'm recording a podcast for the UIC Radio. And the Offside Show is going to keep going. I don't know how long till my next episode is going to be because, as I mentioned at the beginning, I don't have the equipment. But we'll be here. The Offside Show is going to come back. It's going to be better and going to be stronger. And you'll see. I hope you like this first season. I want to call it first season because I'm not trying to be like a season guy, but I want to call this the first season because it was like the first time I create this podcast, And now I'm gonna take a break, not because I want to, but because I have to, because I don't have the equipment. But I'll come back, guys. And thank you all for being here. Uh, I love you. Hope you can keep listening to my content. And well, this was the Offside Show.